In today's video, we will be looking to see what the RTX 2070 Super can do in 2024. So if you're new to the channel, basically every year I kind of look back through graphics cards, more older graphics cards obviously, and I kind of see how good they are in this current year, which is obviously 2024. So the 2070 Super is actually really still quite a good card, and I'll go through the benchmarks and we'll actually see 4 games where they're actually performing pretty well, and they're fairly modern games. Now I didn't quite get all the games that I wanted to, and I didn't have time to do all the updates and what have you for the games, and I do apologise about that, but I have done my very best. And I actually only got this RTX 2070 Super for only £100 here in the UK, which for a Facebook Marketplace deal, that's actually really good. And yeah, I was really happy to get this one. This is the Gigabyte WindForce Free OC one, or the OC Free X one, which is like the free fan version. So it's actually quite a nice one. I'll probably put that up to the camera a bit more. So hopefully you can see that. And it's obviously got the nice backplate as well, so that's all nice. So I've got the benchmarks here on my laptop, and I'll obviously put the overlay of the gameplay over the top as I'm speaking. And our test system is the Ryzen 5 4500 with 16GB of RAM, clocked at 3200 MHz. So Forza Horizon 5, 1080p medium, an average of 151, a minimum of 130 and a maximum of 178. And at 1080p high, an average of 134, a minimum of 113 and a maximum of 158. So as we can see here, clearly Forza Horizon 5 is no problem for our 2070 Super. Obviously I haven't been able to do 1440p because I don't have a 1440p monitor here, but 1080p high, no problem. You can go to 1080p Ultra with this game quite easily if you wanted to, but I only have done medium and high. Basically it's to give you an idea of what you can actually expect with Forza Horizon 5. So yeah, it's a pretty good result there. Next game is Far Cry 6 at 1080p medium, an average of 74, a minimum of 64 and a maximum of 95, and at 1080p high, an average of 67, a minimum of 58 and a maximum of 88. So again here, above 60 FPS average, even at 1080p high, it's more than acceptable for a single player FPS game, first person shooter game. So I'm pretty happy with that result actually. It's pretty good, and I know some people will say Far Cry 6 is obviously a bit of an older game now, but it is still quite relevant, and you know, it is still a fairly demanding game, so I don't think that's too bad. The next game we have got is Shadow of the Tomb Raider at 1080p medium, an average of 163, a minimum of 124 and a maximum of 277, with 1080p high, an average of 157, a minimum of 121, 121 and a maximum of 258. So as we can see there again, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, no problem for this card. Could easily go to 1440p, probably even medium or even high even with this game. It's pretty much demolishing this game, no problems. This little graphics card here. You know, I do think if you are looking at this sort of card and you can find it for around about 200 or under, I would say go with it. Looking at eBay prices, you're looking at around sort of the 230 to about 250, 260 sort of range if you want to buy this used. And I still think it's a really good deal. Now it is only 8GB RAM, VRAM, so you know 8GB VRAM is still more than enough for most games nowadays, so it's not really much of a problem, I don't think. But just be aware that there are probably other options out there, like the RTX 3060 that do have 12GB if you really need the extra VRAM. However, the RTX 2070 Super does actually outperform the 3060, so I would still go with the 2070 Super personally. And finally Starfield at 1080p medium, an average of 53, a minimum of 46 and a maximum of 55, and at 1080p high, a average of 49, a minimum of 41 and a maximum of 54. So this is the first game where we really see the 2070 a little bit struggling, I would say. Maybe not struggling, but not kind of keeping up as what we'd expect. a 1080p high average of 49 is actually quite low, especially for Starfield. But Starfield is a very sort of heavy game, and it is very graphically demanding, and I think they have done updates recently to make it even more demanding, which isn't great obviously, but yeah, our GPU is kind of struggling with this game a little bit, and I think that is the case for a lot of games with Starfield, and a lot of graphics cards with Starfield. Unfortunately, it is just a very demanding game. And I did want to test out more games like Cyberpunk 2077, obviously, things like Fortnite and your CS2 and what have you. More sort of like esports ones as well, but the esports will be fine, so I wouldn't worry about that. Obviously, if there are more games that you want to test, want me to test this with, obviously let me know in the comments below, and I'll obviously try and take a look to see whether I can buy that game or get that game for you, and then we'll obviously try and benchmark it. I probably will do a part 2 video for this, or maybe that's some kind of follow-up video at some point. And I do, like I said, I do apologise for the lack of videos recently. The videos, you know, I haven't really been releasing them as much as I wanted to, and I want to kind of try and push this channel back again, because I kind of feel that it has kind of gone downhill a little bit, and we need to kind of get it back up, don't we? So, you know, hopefully, guys, we can bring things back up in this channel and get it going again. From my point of view, I just need your support a bit more, and please do watch the videos to the end, and please like, and obviously please subscribe, and please comment, because that's how the algorithm is going to understand that these videos are appealing to you, and other people want to see these videos as well, and my content will get pushed out. So if you could really help me, that would be absolutely amazing, guys. So I hope you like this little sort of look at the 2070 Super in 2024. Now this is only, well, I don't know exactly how old this graphics card is. I think it's about what was it, 2019 I think it was, so maybe 5 years now, maybe even 2018. So yeah, I mean, overall, this is still a nice graphics card. I mean, you're not gonna get £100 for it. You know, you're gonna have to pay more than £100. I mean, I just got a really good deal there, and someone obviously wanted just to clear it. So you know, that is what it is. But yeah, overall, I'm actually pretty happy with that, and yeah, to get this for £100 as well, good, because obviously if I do resell it, then I can basically almost double my money. So that's really good, and I think that's basically the video, really, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope you kind of like this different format that I was trying. I think my camera's kind of screwed up again, which I don't know why it does this. It kind of screws up the image a bit, and kind of getting quite annoyed with it now. But there's nothing I can really do on that sense. I don't know if there's settings or anything I can change, but it is what it is. Anyway, if you like the video, please drop a like and a comment, and I will see you guys hopefully in the next one, which hopefully won't take as long to come out as the previous video did. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.